to describe this man as a notorious kingpin is really an understatement. He was one of the co-founders of the Sinaloa drug cartel, one of the organizations that the DEA insists is responsible largely for a majority of the fentanyl that ends up on this side of the border. Just some remarkable information that we've been able to learn just in the last few hours since the story initially broke, since the U.S. government actually confirmed the apprehension of not just Zambada, but also one of the sons of the now imprisoned narco king, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Of course, that young man identified as Joaquin Guzman Lopez. What we know is that they were traveling aboard a small plane that today landed somewhere near El Paso. Now, some fascinating details here, Laura, that I've been able to learn along with some of my colleagues, including Mark Morales, which is that it is currently believed that it's likely that he had no idea that once the plane landed, that it would be met by U.S. authorities. It's still unclear as to whether or not this property that he was supposed to see, potentially to purchase, if he was told that it was either in northern Mexico or on the U.S. side of the border, which may be fairly unlikely, especially given the hefty $15 million bounty that was on Mayo Zambada. So it would be extremely unlikely that he would ever voluntarily travel here to the U.S., since he is a fugitive that is highly sought by the FBI, by the DA. But still, that very much remains an open question as to the inner workings of this plot. Laura, was it perhaps within his organization, within the Sinaloa drug organization, that helped lure him to federal authorities? Or did members of the federal government perhaps actually have a hand in this as part of this operation, as part of this investigation, I should say? But just a background on him, he, along with Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, who is currently serving a life sentence in Supermax in Colorado, according to federal indictments, stand accused of running and operating since the 80s. The Sinaloa drug cartel organization. Now, one of the big questions here are exactly what's going to happen to this organization. Just because this man is behind bars, it doesn't necessarily mean that the Sinaloa cartel goes away. Mm-hmm. You do have still other members of Chapo's family, including other sons as well. So will this actually lead to some inner turmoil, more violence? That is all yet to be seen. But again, the big headline right now, a notorious drug cartel boss, Ismael El Mayo Zambada, after years of searching on behalf of authorities, is now in U.S. custody on this side of the border.